You bought a brand new bike, so let's put on some mods. And the very first mods that I put are for crash protection. So I'm gonna be putting all sorts of crash protectors on the bike. I have this awesome Aprilia RSV4, and you know, the Aprilia being a pretty high-end bike, in terms of performance, it's very, very good as you buy it. So the brakes, they are pretty amazing. The engine has a lot of power. I actually think is the most powerful superbike on sale. I think it has even like one more horsepower than the Ducati. And it comes with a lot of extra stuff. Like there are even engine covers. I'm actually gonna be changing those, more on that later. And all the stuff is very nice. The pegs are very nice. The brake, you can sort of move it a little bit forward, a little bit backwards to really make sure it fits you well. It even comes with the bobbins to put it on the stands. The tires are very good. The Super Corsa SP, a very, very decent tire, so you don't have to just throw the tires away, the one that the bike came with. It is good to get a premium bike because there is not that much that you really need to do to enjoy the bike on the street and even on track. But let's get to changing the covers. I'm gonna be changing the original ones for the GB racing covers. The problem of the original ones is that they are mainly to limit the noise of the engine. So the GB racing ones, they are focused on protection, much thicker. I'm also putting the fork slider, so if I fall, I don't scratch up the fork. Of course, I'm putting the same sliders on the rear as well. And I'm also putting a screen protector because, yeah, if you scratch up that screen, then that's it. It's scratched up. You're probably not going to be buying a new one. So it's pretty good to put a protector. It first sort of looks like it's a little bit bubbly, but look at it. Next day, perfect. No bubbles. It looks like almost as if the protector was not there. And of course, as soon as I have some basic protection put on the bike, I'm gonna take it to the track to break it in properly. And what a better track to break in a bike than Spa, of course. Yeah, no, guys, it wasn't the first time that I rode on a bike. It was the second time. It already had some kilometers in it, but I was breaking it in on track. And regarding the mods, these mods I wouldn't really live without on any bike. However, if I was buying a cheaper bike, for example, I have a Benelli BN302R, I think it is, and obviously that bike, very heavy modifications to make it capable to go around track and be sort of decent, because the package that you get from the shop is not that great. With the Aprilia, of course, that is very different. The bike is extremely capable. Just the way you get it from the shop, it doesn't really need much. I'm gonna be doing a lot more modifications on it to sort of prepare it better for the track and to make it mainly to make it cheaper to crash. I think that the fastest rider is the one that's not as afraid to crash. So what's gonna make you actually the fastest is having a bit more courage. So yeah, the crash protection is a good way to go. And yeah, that's kind of it. What do you put on a brand new bike? What mods would you do on Aprilia? What mods do you do on a cheaper bike? I'm curious. Let me know in the comments and enjoy the rest of this onboard.